Что-то промазал. Почти. Угу, понятно. Блин, капец.
Is it the dance you enjoy, or is that just something to do with your hands while you get shit-faced?
This is vital primarily.
Англия. Лондон.
Something, say something, or if you think you might at some point see something, say something, or if you haven't seen anything but don't like someone, say something anyway.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
The interface is lovely. It's so neatly designed, a simple button to snitch on someone. That's so much better than non-government informer apps like Stu Lee's and Pancake.
Посылка. Это вот грузы.
I mean, look, I just need to geocache where the person I'm ratting on currently is. Let's call her for the sake of argument.
Понятно, сейчас доп. Активность.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those fuzzy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Oh, this is a complete Kelly takeover. When did they get this organised? How big?
If you're looking for a terminal or some kind of device, the Clan Kelly will store the dead records.
Что такое? Чё? Ой. Я должен просто...
Teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
Thank God for free healthcare, I suppose.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all-consuming, so taking pack gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha! Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten the hospital stay and get your teammate back online. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Fuck yeah!
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Let's not make this more unpleasant than it has to be. We've got gunfire! Oh, I'm in trouble here!
Whoever you've got. Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
The same thing is waiting for all of us if we don't watch our asses. Okay, let's go.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Think I heard. Hold it! Cover from back reloading! Here I come! You're in it now, mate. I need some cover! Someone's shooting!
Oh god. Oh god, oh god.
I am in a shitload of trouble. I'm going in. Checking their hiding spot.
He's over here.
Nothing. Gonna keep moving.
quick, all right?
Shut it down! They fucked off!
You know I can see you. I'm under fire!
I'm getting shot at here!
I'm under fire! Moving in. Really big one. I'm under fire! I need some cover! I got him! Where the hell is everyone? I'm empty!
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics.
It's true. Science makes everything possible now.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Fantastic.
Transfer complete.
Выкинь, ты же прочь. Что ж здесь интересно? Смазка. Эти документы. Может, просто раз уже тут. Шевиш? Шевиш. Думаешь, выше лист? Тут есть способы. Не бачу.
I'm not sure where they'll put the new ones. On top of the old ones, just cameras watching other cameras like a social media influencer so self-absorbed they don't know how to sleep without turning it into monetized content.
I think that's the logical end.
Your debt to Clan Kelly is gone. Congratulations. You are free agent now. You no longer have to be their slave.
For real, Mom? Man, I knew DedSec wasn't as bad as everyone said.
You seem tough, like a fighter. We like this in there. You want to join?
Fuck it. I'm in.
If you point to the car window and say it's a currency, no one can tell you otherwise. Screams the Chancellor at Bilderberg karaoke night. That's right, another headline. Here we go. PM announces Britain back on track after swapping all Crown Estate properties for some magic beans. Might as well have gone through something as the nation we are today. Here's another one. Wild joy on the streets as Britain signs £864 zillion trade deal with Bolivia. There we go. Build a better world. Government claims only nice people will benefit from agreement to sell trampolines, mermaids and warships to landlocked South American nations. We're building a better Britain. Here's another one. Environment probably fine, claims drowning scientist. Invent the world you want to have. It's going to be way, way better than the one you've actually got. From the bug, goodbye. From the Buccaneer, this is the bug.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London.
Чё? Изи.
I do not trust a man who living statues just creepy.
I suppose DedSec could always get into busking. I can think of worse side hustles.
Метро типа. Понятно.
Any purpose to that at all. It's a
The light on the skyline, if you ask me. If you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system and battery are both operated in streaming from there too.
Don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad though, it's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks, not to mention accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars, I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment at least. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's cars.
Fuck up. Hey, mate.
Come on. You're better than this.
Just put some effort in. You can get over it.
Just hang there, okay? Sometimes people think they're helping, but the words they use just get in the way. We're not here to talk. We're here to listen. Please call or text your local support hotline if you need help.
DedSec researchers have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary...
Fuck those assholes. Here, new optic.
This is the real shit, yeah? Can't go back to normal. You know, mates, family and that, once I'm in.
What's normal? You mean the one with government bricks shooting people dead?
Chill, I get it. I'm proper vexed about it too. I just don't know if I can walk away from my life.
Look, you're not leaving anything. You just have to fix something, so what you really care about is safe.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I'm in.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Перша баба в нашому отряді.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
On my way.
It didn't matter whether they were true or not. It just kept people in, kept people looped. So we ended up in a situation where nobody trusted anything, and nobody believed anything at all. And that is the perfect environment for an authoritarian voice to come in and say, no, wait, we are the truth. The ground for this environment really got created when we had suddenly authoritarian politicians everywhere. anything that threatened them or they disagreed with, they would call it disinformation. That's disinformation, that's fake news. And again, we got in a situation where nobody really believed anything. And the trouble is if you were telling the truth, it's very hard to get your message to cut through all of the noise of all of the disinformation that's there. So like, you know, you remember Out on the Edges, there was this story about when they would take a house by force, they would take any infants and they would crucify them. And that's a great, fantastic, viral story. And how do you counter that story? With the truth.
Here, I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
They want to hear the sensationalism. They want to hear how... People were victims of violence when in fact they weren't, or they were victims of insurgent forces when in fact they weren't.
The news isn't neutral, it's a battleground. Here's me.
Селектор персонажа. А вот это разобрано.
Researcher and academic Alfie.
Нормально. Можно выйти просто.
Media has of course been perhaps the key way in which governments have controlled and influenced their populations. So totalitarian countries.
Как им управлять? Довольно. Ага. Меня прицепить. Надо открываем стать. Вот так, туда прямо 12.
Hey, listen up. I put the server in your whip. You better get going, yeah? Just be careful with that thing, it's valuable.
Don't worry, I'm a very good driver. I only get in a few accidents.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Так, то что у нас?
Alright, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Bagley, we have problems.
Well, shit, can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
Fuck. Okay, fine.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
Что ты мне бьешь машину? Давай, едь. Короче. Даунитус. И обзор по городу еще. Вниз обзор. Кадили, Букиневский дворец. Палац.
CTOS A8, database structure inbox.
Блять,
These
спасибо.
drones are still making problems.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them.
Да, блядь, ляж.
With cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
Shit. Just me now.
Бесконечно убегать. Что прикольно.
Alright, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
Available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours and
I'm not that easy to kill.
Yes, we're all very impressed that I didn't kill you, but don't celebrate too long. New mission coming up.
Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero and the bombings we ain't shit. I picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasted on loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech installed. I mean, creatively shared.
AI systems work, or at least used to work. I mean, we don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're giving us huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behavior. You know, so if you always travel the same way to your house, it can predict when you're going to go and get a self-driving car ready for you before you even ask for it.
That's pretty terrifying. In some ways, I don't want this data to drive my life. It understands too much at times. Have you heard some of the rumours around the hacked version of Bagley?
I've heard mutterings, yes.
I've heard it's been used by DedSec.
I wouldn't put it past them. It's pretty well known that they're not fans of Bloom. But the idea of a souped-up version of Bagley, given it's already so intelligent, is a bit terrifying.
I wonder what they can actually make it do.
They hacked it, and, you know, he lost everything.
They said it was safe.
The dealer transferred the funds using cryptocurrency.
They said it was crime-free.
Well, it's a new job, isn't it? Gotta have new jobs.
They said it was patriotic. They lied. Cryptocurrency. If you can't see it, how can you really trust
This place has bad feelings. Many died. Too many ghosts.
This whole area is sus. Look at all the security. Is this what you do to a building that's supposed to be under repair?
True. Mr. Bagley, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Istutura. Unmöglich, oder? Nein.
What the fuck? This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Looks like it got hit by a hammer. Lots of times. What's it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Я прям поигралась, я понял. Что я?
Ультос легион.
Ну, кто скажешь больше? Хотя бы
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. should do it. Now, I'll just check the audio from this stream with the video for E36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spy bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction of the night of the explosion.
Yes, I understand.
Ничего нету на бургере? Вот, нет?
Луки есть. Мясо.
Да, это перемолено. Сыр есть?
Да. Нет.
А?
Да, сыр должен быть. Смотри в холодильнике, Ирин, все в холодильнике. Если там сыр, сколько сыра. Это все можно посмотреть.
You brought the payload? What, think we'd go back here? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Kelly? Clan Kelly? Gangster guys blew up London?
I think Kelly is with the supplier. And that makes this a handoff.
Who were they meeting? She's not with the Kelly's crew. Do you think maybe she's with Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Güneş.
Bagley, do you know who's using Spider-Bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spider-Bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
What? The feds were watching this shit go down.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Is there a quantum tunnel here we can use?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good plan.
Так, я забираю удивитель.
Что у нас там удлинитель? Что ты забираешь? А мы с чем будем?
Потом он купится.
Он купится? Понятно. Проще всего забрать, отжать.
Yes, I understand.
RDX nitrogen had the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
That is 0 days signature.
There, hurry. Got all the delivery.
So you hide behind all the cargo. Stuff here, we're all I need to know.
Okay, so 0 Day used other crews to execute bombings. Wow, they must have a lot of evil friends.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Got it!
Tracing the Spider-Bot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Police could know who the real bombers are and they say nothing. They're supposed to be the good guys. Why?
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Has authoritarian contained within its DNA. It is by its nature a tool for authoritarianism, It has been used.
Я пойду с Палом прогуляюсь. Туда. Мы пойдем в Макдональдс. Я с Димой пойду с Катей в Макдональдс.
We're starting to see the merger of private data and that with data held by the state into what are called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and totted up by a central system to sort of score you as a person, a bit like a credit card, but predicated on all of your behaviour rather than the money you're spending. And this can have profound impact. We're starting to see systems emerge which will punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk, if you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities.
Holy shit! Albion's running this station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
I never thought I would say I miss regular police, but now I miss them.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
If we find anything, now, is there anything else we can do?
Engaging hostile target.
I just saw them go here. Set the fire!
upgrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
I knew it. I've been waiting to go anyway.
Oh shit! Suspected. Oh.
You can't be here.
People from now on.
Just irritating. Taking fire.
Yeah, and the body bag. Which one? That's where it's all comes. Moving in. Where are you? Going in. Known location. Seeking cover. They're legging it. They must shoot. Back up now. Taking fire. Going to push them out. Going to look for her. Shit. Oh shit, guys, you have a gun here.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Yeah. Is this the same spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you do your magic and find the last user?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
On it. took a wrong turn somewhere.
opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider-bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening. You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Got it!
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine, whatever. Oh, not another one!
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
This data's getting routed all over the city. So where do we go next?
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates. Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
You look like the sort who wants to make a difference.
Are you with DedSec? Because I could use your assistance.
No face, no case, blood. Now you gonna patch me in or what?
Clan Kelly's thugs are completely out of control. 2 of them put my colleague in hospital for looking at them wrong.
God, that's fucking awful. I'm sorry, man.
I saw it happen, and I know the 2 who did it, but the police won't even bring them in.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, well, we'll do the cops' work for them, innit? Get these assholes off the streets.
Well, no harm in trying. Help me, I'll help DedSec. It's a good deal for you.
I've got coordinates for the 2 suspects. Scrape their optic data. That should give us more than enough to incriminate them.
Got it.
Between 8 and 12 seconds every
Auto
day,
drive
going
now
online
enabled.
to look up how to make a bowl of muesli, and at least I'm not frittering away my precious mental energies thinking, what do I actually think?
Optic is so secure, Andy. It's more secure than a teenage girl reading a women's magazine. It's more secure than a comedian with a drinking problem. It's more secure than a young man who's just got his first motorcycle license.
Finally, before we go today, bug off to the Prime Minister, who has once again FRO'd to who knows where this week. He sure as hell is not here in London. I remember back in the day, Alice, when our Prime Ministers were either incompetent or crooked, but not both at once. Well, actually, no, I can remember them being both at once. But incompetent, crooked, and not even in the country, that is one impressive triple whammy. I've had lie-ins longer than his longest spell on British soil in this last year. It's this halfway house I can't stand. Either come back and do your job, or leave the planet entirely. I'm pretty sure there must be a spare space station knocking around where he can go and entertain himself for the rest of the time. Can we crowdfund it? Tell you what, let's make a cryptocurrency out of something and crowdfund it that way. What have you got spare? Jelly beans? Are they still legal?
He's away so often, Andy. I'm starting to think he doesn't like the country.
That is all from the bug today. Fly away, bugs. We are done.
In just 3 short years, London has seen 15% of its workforce made redundant, and another 20% are expected to be added in the next 5 years, as artificial intelligence advances on nearly every sector of the economy. Tonight on GBB, we examine how the new age of automation is affecting the lives of Londoners who have lost or are about to lose their livelihoods.
You're listening to The Bar.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... it's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice there. Still looking out for us after all these years.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. We think that the similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments, peas in a pod. All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. I couldn't. Courgettes. Ban courgette. I could take you banning courgettes. I'm happy with that.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not. It's reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is the Bug on the Buccaneer. Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now, riots. I mean, riots my favourite sport now, Alice, ever since they turned the Oval from a cricket ground into the immigration processing centre. And, you know, rioting it's a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but, I mean, that's like top level of football have begun, but it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's riot. I'll come back stronger next time. Our luck's going to turn, I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, our artificially intelligent friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as it is pretending to be. Exclusive to this show, Bugley. And remember, life's worse with Bugley. Here goes. Bugley.
Hello, Andy.
Bugley, tell me the path to true lasting happiness.
Auto drive now disabled. To find true lasting happiness, find a disused quarry, scream into it for half an hour, and then lock yourself in a shed forever.
Thanks, Bugley. You know the answer to everything.
Hey, Bugley, how many seashells does she sell by the seashore?
Alice, most of the seashore is now uninhabitable, so I would highly recommend you see the doctor before venturing in any commercial proximity to the ocean.
Bugley, how can I stop worrying about being disappeared by Clan Kelly every time I go to the shop, or take the bus, or sit on a bench, or look at a tree, or point at a bird?
One of the gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby. There it is. You can hack in from there.
There, see him?
That's one criminal straight. Now let's see about their friend. Both of their optics are squeaky clean. They're smart.
Shit.
But I'm about 8.61 million times smarter, give or take an order of magnitude. I managed to trace their encrypted comms channel back to a remote server.
I bet there's something for us in there. Don't let me down, you little shit. Nice. But it's missing something.
We don't have to do this.
Obviously, critical shortages are as much part of our daily lives, our society and our culture today as things like football, music and complaining about the weather used to be in the old. And, well, food shortages, yeah, we just
Auto drive now enabled.
There's a lot of positives as well with all these food shortages. I mean, we were eating too much.
Auto drive now disabled.
The government's just helping us live healthier lifestyles. It's so hard to struggle when you need the support of a friend or a loved one or a government or collapsing social infrastructure. Positive two, meat, very bad for the environment. So we're actually rebuilding the polar ice caps every time we eat a scrap of lettuce. Three, positive three, the human race had already cooked all the recipes it needed. There was nothing more to be done with food. We've done that, we can tick it off, we've done it. I was called the food animal, I've been eating it all my life. If you've been doing the same thing 3 times a day, 4, sometimes 7, or even 8 times a day, you're bound to get bored of it. And also, final positive, no more meal times. Frees up all that extra time for appreciating all the selfless hard work that Albion do to keep us all safe.
Well, as you say, Andy, people are drawn to novelty. Everyone's had breakfast once. Why you gotta keep having it again and again?
Boring, repetitive, you are listening to The Bar. Well, another story that has come to the fore recently is that all European...
Reminder, the criminals we're investigating have a server at this location. That's the target. Should be hackable. Transfer complete.
Go and check it out.
Spread out. Find them.
Oi, I sent you all the Kelly dirt you need. Even the feds can't ignore this, fam.
Fantastic.
Well, you want to repay us? Then join us. We need man them like you.
Fine. I'm in.
Let's find this wank. Put a call out. We lost the trail.
Not letting up. I'm taking
I'll provide cover!
Finding an alternative to centralized systems. It was kind of a countercultural. Punk ethos.
He got a bug up his ass or something.
He's a shady character, that's for sure. His network activity shows he's been trying to hack the National Health Service.
Fuck me, the NHS is barely hanging on. Last thing it needs is some dickhead hacker messing about.
Do you really think I couldn't undo the damage done by some human hacker? Just connect me to one of the hospital servers he targeted, and I'll sort it.
On it.
Government's experimenting with crypto, which doesn't really fit into its original. Radical counterculture mold.
Auto drive now enabled. It's today to think of people not using cryptocurrency. It's so mainstream now. You know, I'm almost nostalgic for the feel of cash. Good old-fashioned paper and coins. First they changed the paper notes to plastic notes, and now it's just all digital. There's nothing to hold on to.
It was great just to be able to have a little bit of money to carry around with you.
I think the turning point in the UK really came a few years ago when the pound dropped 10% over just one season. People living off grid started using crypto, and just as everyone was losing faith in the pound, they were gaining it in cryptocurrency, which turned out to be much more stable, kind of the opposite to what people thought in the beginning.
And then, of course, there was the recession. It didn't take long for startups to see an opportunity in this new way of doing finance. A lot of traditional money was converted to crypto, and it really shook up the financial sector.
Can you remember when they first introduced crypto cash points?
That was really sneaky. It was a classic startup behaviour. They just installed them everywhere. No consultation with the government, no approval or anything. But people immediately started to use them.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of how Bloom put out the Optic. They just made it free and flooded the streets with these devices. Suddenly everyone had them.
If there's this great option in tech, people are just going to start using it, no matter the cost.
Parliament actually tried to put a stop to the cash points, but people were using them so much already. There was outrage. I mean, some parts of London were already using crypto as their primary currency by then.
And now, apparently, or at least in theory, crypto is illegal.
Yeah, in May this year, economists found that crypto was being traded more than the pound, and banks were not happy. They basically forced the government to ban cryptocurrency in a last-ditch effort to save the pound.
But it's not like that's worked. People are still using crypto, and it's been pushed further, deeper underground. Things used to work fine with crypto, and it was just a peer-to-peer sharing economy style system. Now it's all on the dark web and wrapped up again in organised crime.
Yeah, if you want to make something thrive on the black market, just make it illegal.
Suspect has crossed the checkpoint. Over.
It's Rissa. You're in. Now find the thing.
Anyone have visual? Anyone? Hey! We have sighted someone with a firearm. Control, put out an APW. Target is gone. Hang on. We hear something. Julia? Jesus Christ!
That's the target. Should be hackable.
You're gonna hurt yourself with that.
Transfer complete.
What you got, Bagsy?
Nothing to fix, actually. He's been patching holes in their security, not opening them. Seems he's not so much a cyber criminal as he is renegade tech support.
Keep talking.
He's been particularly focused on exploits around the organ transfer list. Anyone who got their hands on these exploits would have a lot of control over that waiting list.
Oi, oi, what have we got here? This seems like something that DedSec might be into. Bagsy, mate, get me a meeting, yeah?
I'll cover you lot. Whatever you want.
Fuck with me. Let's do this shit.
Hey, I need backup.
Yes, this is what you think it is, you twat.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buckingham.
That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well.
Hey, don't worry. DedSec's here for you, mate.
Ask what civilians limited in right now during high-risk hours. Please practice safe behavior. Albion security reduced.
Even around to pretend to care. How do we go from a consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves and fighting for supplies? What turns a land of plenty into a wild west of hoarding, food battles and black market barons? We protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identities secret. Here's veteran political reporter Ian on the power behind shortages.
What was the first thing that happened when Britain killed itself off? First stuff, stopping
Investigation underway. Target malfunctioning.
With this kind of huge shortages of everything, you're seeing that system collapse. It hasn't delivered on its primary promise. And
I think I got into a fight here.
see something? Investigating disturbance. Disturbance detected. People of London.
Bloody hell!
All illegal activity can be prosecuted.
Shit! Eyes open! We have an intruder!
In today's world, we've all had to get used to everything being tracked by the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. It seems like every... Citizen and surveillance become one. Don't get ambushed. As you know, we keep all names confidential. Speaking from a secure location, here's new technology. This child.
This is not a smart move.
Officer down! I say again, officer down!
Possible hostiles near your location.
We're on their tail. Over.
Engaging.
Your friend's just been taken into our... in custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Well, fuck. Let's get this over with then.
That was definitely something. You're not allowed here!
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Received. We'll engage if necessary. Responding to illegal possession of firearm, over. I need support at my location.
Send help.
There's no winning, mate!
Need some cover.
Immobilizing the suspect. Incoming fire!
Engaging hostile target.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
First on the scene, first to bring you the news.
Not going to escape. There's nowhere to run.
Can send some reinforcements.
Taking cover.
Need to reload.
Shit! Officer down! Officer down!
Moving to investigate.
Pursuing the target. Over.
I'll cover you. Suspect shooting!
Investigating. Search round there. Getting away.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Taking fire! I'm in pursuit of the target. Direct hit. Be advised, we are on the trail.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
was a banner year for what many may think an unlikely type of crime, namely non-violent crimes committed by people over the age of 75. Impoverished elderly are turning to crime in hopes of gaining free room and board. Join GBB as we look into the last resort of elder care.
The GPS history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's definitely out of the way. Perfect spot to do some off-the-books shit.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Max, little help here? How do I get in?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Cool. I'll have to keep an eye out for more.
I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area, over. Understood, Control. Awaiting further instruction, over.
Oh God, please. What the hell? Ain't that a bit meant?
Enough with the horn!
Confirmed. Suspect has a firearm. Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Well, fuck. We got ourselves a rogue cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Enough to follow a lead all the way to the Tome bombing. What do you think, Bagley?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former Inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes. Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Fuck. Albie thrown in with the Kellys, waiting on the bloody lizard people to join the conspiracy.
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavoury bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Well, I'm not sitting on my arse while they go on abducting people off the street.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped Zero Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shite. Well, bright side, at least they wouldn't have shipped him out. Means he's in limbo at the EPC. Not ideal.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Civilians are not permitted to enter restricted areas.
Good, I got you.
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location.
Control, we have an RTA at my location.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area. Control, I've lost the target.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
And if Albion cop on that he's DedSec, they'll find a way to make him talk. Let's find that contact.
summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
Tell me you didn't stick me in the system. I'm trying to stay off the grid, yeah?
No worries, I'll spoof. Well, come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
I swear we're all just gonna drop dead one day.
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
Oh, fucking horrible. This is the kind of shit the government gets up to when no one's looking. Wouldn't surprise me a bit if people got lost in the system here.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Great. Mary Kelly's web spreads a little further. What does she have her thugs doing here?
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
If they were real, why would they care about water?
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
1033. Advise conditions. Oh, God.
Can't see who tripped the alarm. I'll do a search.
Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. Think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know in one. You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Well, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dance? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Fuck off, Bags.
I have reconstructed an... scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nice one.
Steady.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck! What was that?
They stuck him with something. Let me get a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They fucking implanted him, man, with like a tracker. Could be a medical monitor too.
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
On it. Let's see where he got to.
Fucker! Get it! Before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
be more to this. Come on, he's got to make it.
bitch yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Oh, shite, no way. I'm betting that chip had something to do with this.
Looked like they triggered it remotely. I don't know what the fuck Mary Kelly's up to, but Angel might still be alive.
We need to find him, see what they did to him, and what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
Ah, shit. Steady yourself. Steady.
Together. Keep it together.
Code 3. Closest units proceed to alarm location.
Searching. Could be a false alarm.
London belongs to the people.
How do you feel about changing the state of things?
Fuck me. Oh,
Right. How the fuck are we supposed to find someone in London? Don't even have a lead to start with.
Well, we could knock on every door in the city and see if they've got any abducted people on the premises, but it'd probably be smarter just to snoop around their last known location.
Agreed. Send me the coordinates.
missing person disappeared from here. It was probably captured on CCTV, like every other bloody thing in this city.
Right, I'll get you that data.
Bloody nuisance!
Please, help Albion help you. If you are asked a question... Albion personnel...
Jesus fucking Christ! Should have kept their eyes on the road.
Do you need a map? You need to leave. Now.
You're fucking pathetic!
You're trespassing. So fuck off.
All units. I repeat, all units. We have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Move into the hostile's location.
Right up!
I've identified an armed individual.
Come out and face me. Someone shoot. I'm on the phone. You're gonna die. That must have hurt.
Intervention technique. Suspect is not going quietly. Stand by.
Got you. Who do you think you are, hey?
We are inbound.
Reloading. What's my back? Yo, bring him back up. I have this. Where did they go? Oh. Surgeons unit, no results. Report back to HQ.
No way else! Dropping a frag!
Search the premises. We may have an intruder.
This area is clear. Keep moving.
It could be anywhere. You'd better hide. Nothing to report. Checking elsewhere. Any sign of the targets?
what should we put here? Doing a little positive propaganda. Reckon there's more of these around.
That's the CTOS up there.
Sending you the CCTV footage.
Well, they were taken all right. Got in a shouting match with Albion and then took a couple of boots to the solar plexus.
Shit.
Yes, that's the bad news. The good news is I determined where they're being held. Sending you the coordinates. What's the point of risking your neck out there if you don't get any credit for it? Pay-stubs let the people of London know that DedSec is back, and the increased visibility might even encourage some of them to donate to the cause.
Oh.
Mum, this is boring. I'm out of
that game?
Anywhere, anytime you need us, we're there. Wi-Fi on the fly.
Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile. Received. Mobilizing now. Out.
Suspect drove into an officer. Over. Unsighted of suspects. Over. Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
I'm here. The abductee you're looking for should be somewhere nearby.
Come on.
Albion has a surveillance network in Lambeth that makes 1980s East Germany look like present-day East Germany. I'm sure the people of Lambeth will be interested to know just how closely they are being watched. That's her. Get her out of here.
Way less easy.
I want the target now. Drone, begin search. Bollocks! They must have got away.
Get her out.
Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has
I'll have a look.
near you.
See what set off the alarm.
Survey the area.
Drone, perform a search.
I don't see anyone following you.
Good news. You didn't get ghosted. Your mate was just cooped up in one of Albion's cells. But then DedSec happened and now they're free.
Wow, really? I owe you. Big time.
I know this could sound crazy and all, but I think you fit right in with DedSec. Yeah?
Fuck yeah. Sign me up.
False alarm. We're all clear.
This is where the Kelly thugs brought Angel. Gives me the fucking chills.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him. Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Fucking shit! Give yourself up. Save me the time and effort. Not here.
Taking fire!
I can deal this. I can deal this. I'm getting shot at here.
I'm in deep here. Checking it out. I need somebody over there. Oh, grenade!
Man, just listen. What? What's going on, mate? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bloody hell, man. You won't believe what I'm seeing. Fuck. What? They're burning corpses. Human bodies. This place was supposed to be closed. Perfect spot for zoo, man. Fuck. It's great to be innards here. What the bloody fuck? What the fuck did I take? Just chill. You're paranoid. Yo, one of them's looking over. Wait, where are you? Who's looking over? The old incinerator, man. Whoa. Oh, this is heavy.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's the plan then.
Best not get involved with these wankers.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Fucking great.
That's you?
What are you waiting for? We need to talk. Well, get over here.
Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Jesus, you all right? Boss man was about to carve you up like a kebab, wasn't he?
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Oh, wait. I recognise you. Caitlin Lau? The police inspector, yeah? We saw your vids. Wicked how you decided to tackle Mary Kelly on your own. Got me starstruck now.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
No, we were following our mate. He got taken from the EPC by the Kellys and ended up here. Hard to believe this is where all those missing people ended up. How they ended up.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You should rest. Let me ring up my mates. One of them will come and get you out of this shithole. I'll go find Angel, and then I'll find your files, yeah? They seem important.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Shit. We should look into joining forces. Make an alliance of some sort. We want to take that bitch down too.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And...
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Only none of them were willing donors, were they? Mary Kelly's decided she's just taking what she wants. Fuck me! Fucking hell, their faces were bashed in. Gotta do one of your facial reconstructions, Bags.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... Never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day? Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Sure, yeah, I get that. You've probably even got a file on us, right? But if teaming up helps us stop Clan Kelly, that's what matters.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Better contact the lot, Bagley. We need to get together and talk on these files.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing. I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Ну вот, присоединился.
Странно, у мене щось почему-то нотификации немає, типа.
Чего нету?
Нотификации не було, що писати, щоб писало, що сюди на PS, що типа, что люди там, блин, да? Сейчас делать здание. Игра Watch Dogs Legion?
Запускал, скажем так.
Очень, довольно-таки интересно, кстати.
Не знаю. Это же Ubisoft.
Не, тут, несмотря на то, что это Ubisoft, но довольно-таки, ну, мне лично пока нравится. Вот. Что за фигня? Лига кулачных боев.
Так вот же стоит.
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities,
И только начал, да?
handling and physical training.
Да, в самом начале, да, в общем.
Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people.
Ну, уже вышли, уже можно на том играть в онлайне, так типа.
By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best.
Так, всего убийств. Как? Навыки, испытания. А как пригласить, ёпта? Так это дичь вообще полная, стой. Ну, походу, да.
Ну, я сейчас тоже зайду в сайт, заходите. Сейчас вместе зайдем.
Ну, вздрочь, я думал, можно присоединиться. Это нам подходит, да?
Я тоже думал, что можно присоединиться. Я же не помню, как ты играл.
Нет, не можно присоединиться, надо выходить, или я чего-то не понимаю.
Короче.
Синхронизироваться, короче.
Я выхожу, короче, захожу в Far Cry.